Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. If you want to watch how I edit this beautiful, sweet newborn baby angel, and you want to hear a story about my first newborn session and also my first time that I ever fucked up as a photographer, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. What is up, everybody? I am back today and we're going to edit this beautiful newborn image of little baby Sydney. She is just the most adorable little thing, and I had so much fun editing this session. And I wanted to edit this while I told you guys the first true horror story of my career, which is the story of my very first newborn session. So if you're interested in hearing that story, and trust me, you will cringe a lot. Just keep watching. We're about to get started here. So the first thing I always do, I start in the Lightroom platform. I apply my custom color balance. You guys know this. Custom color balance looks something like this. And I'm going to begin to make tweaks over here in the light panel, all up and down here. You'll see me working on this side of the screen. But really just sit back, enjoy yourself, listen to the story, okay? So here we go. The year was, I don't even remember what year it was. It was the first year that I had a camera, like a professional camera. And I also had some beautiful, so I thought, curtain lights. And if you don't know what curtain lights are, I'll pop a picture in here. I had some curtain lights, and I lived in a one-bedroom apartment in Waller, Texas. And I was like so proud of my curtain lights. I really thought I was doing the damn thing by having these curtain lights. I was like, professional photographers, who? Me in my apartment with this camera. That's who's the professional photographer around here. So I was just like really happy with myself. I was really excited about these little twinkly lights. Does that look right? I have trouble. You know that. Does that look right? I have trouble. You guys know I have trouble with colors, skin tones. This looks accurate. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to mess with it. Anyway, professional photographers who? Me, alone in my apartment with a camera. Justin was working out of town at the time, so it was literally just me alone in my apartment with this camera. I've really done all the tweaks I want to do, so I'm going to export this to my desktop. You will be very happy to know that I have cleaned off my desktop. Look at this. Look at this. Short list of shit on my desktop. So Justin was working out of town. It's literally just me at home alone with my camera. So then the story begins. One of my Facebook friends, who is a lovely girl, I'm sure we're still Facebook friends because she's just lovely, she had a baby. And I was like, shit, bitch, you need some newborn pictures because I'm a professional. Hashtag professional. And I can take care of you, girl. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt the story to duplicate my background because if I fuck it up, I always want to be able to come back to it. Working on the copy. First thing I'm going to do is extend the background over here because you can kind of see my kitchen. I didn't feel like bending over this day, so we did this session on my kitchen island, and I'm going to extend that first thing. So I hit her up and I was like, hey, I'm a professional, and you should definitely bring your baby to me and let me pose them and give you some beautiful ass newborn pictures. Like, that's totally what you should do. And she was like, surprised to my great surprise, she was like, oh yeah, I've seen your pictures and I really like them. Like, I would love to bring her to you for her newborn pictures. And I was like, yes, I'm so excited. Like, I was so excited, you guys. Like, newborn, I loved newborn pictures. I loved babies. Like, this was my dream. Like, this girl was making my dreams come true, okay? Like, one Facebook message at a time, my little dreams were coming true. Like, I was like, just a small town girl in my one bedroom apartment with a camera and a baby. Anyway, I'll probably cut that part out because yikes. Anyway, dreams coming true. This girl agrees to bring me her baby, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to fuck it up. So, not fuck it up in a bad way. You know what I meant. Anyway, so she agrees to bring me her baby, and I'm like, hell yeah. Sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, this fabric here is a little bit distorted, so I'm going to try to, like, paint over that with a paintbrush tool. Anyway, this girl agrees to bring me her baby, and I prepare the apartment. I clean it. It smells delicious. Like, I had everything going for me. She comes, the lights are set up. It's twinkly. It's magical. And I am just feeling myself. I showed up as the best version of myself that day, you guys. I put on some makeup. I know, makeup. Who? Me? I don't know her. So, put on the makeup. Things are going well. She brings her fiance, husband. I do not remember if they were married. I don't know if they're married now. They may just still be dating. It's irrelevant to the story. This guy comes and she's there and they have the baby. And I had this like soft, fluffy blanket, the white, soft, fluffy white blanket. And I was like, yeah, I have that because I'm a hashtag professional. And so they give me their baby and I just I just start blasting, guys. I just start taking pictures and like so throughout the session I'm like showing them the pictures that I'm taking. This is very important information. Throughout the session, showing them the pictures that I'm taking. I'm going to pause the story real quick to point out something. Sydney has a little stork bite right here on her eye. Hold on, let me point to it. Right here on her eye, you can see it. It's very visible in some pictures. This picture specifically, I posed her so that I could get the stork bite. I just think it's so adorable. I personally think it's a kiss from her grandma in heaven. But that's just my personal opinion. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to edit out some of the redness, discoloration, little marks on her tiny little baby body. And I'm going to edit out some of these flakes right here. Totally normal for newborns to have flakes. She's got some on her face. You can see there's a little bit of debris over here on the blanket, which is probably my fault. But I'm going to edit that out while I'm telling the story. So first, I'm going to duplicate this layer because if I mess up, I want to be able to come back to it. Okay. So this girl comes over with her baby. Boyfriend's there. We are about to fuck it up. We are about to make beautiful baby magic, okay? And I am so excited. I'm so excited. I showed up as the best version of myself. I had makeup on. I already said all this. I don't know why I'm being repetitive. But anyway, things are going great. I had my very first camera, which is a Nikon D750. I had my very, very expensive lens I was using. I had my curtain lights up. I had it going for me. You know, looking back, like that was probably not a very professional setup. I'm sure that I didn't have the most professional, professional studio space in my tiny one bedroom apartment. But man, I was really doing everything else that I could to be the most hashtag professional I could be. So anyway, I'm taking pictures of the baby. I'm showing them pictures off the back of the camera. And they are eating it up. They're like, oh my God, look at our precious little angel. And I'm like, I know, bitch. I can't believe it either. Like how I was amazing myself, I was blowing myself away. Like the twinkle lights in the background were giving such a beautiful little effect. And I was just on cloud nine. I was like, my dreams are coming true. I love babies. I love pictures. Like this is my future. Okay? So excited. So excited. So excited. So excited. So as I mentioned, Justin was out of town for like this moment in my life. And so when they left, after being there for a while, we finished the shoot, they leave. And I immediately sit down at my computer and I was like, oh, I'm about to edit the shit out of these pictures because I cannot wait to post them so that everyone on my friends list can see how awesome I am. Okay? I was so stoked. And I still have that problem to this day, neither here nor there. But I did this newborn session Sunday and it's Wednesday and I've already returned it. So I legitimately have a problem with being too excited about things and sitting down and editing them and I can't stop myself. So I'm actually re-editing this picture. I already know what it's going to look like when we're done. But anyway, so I sit down to my computer. I grab my camera. I sit down on literally all I had was a cooler, like a little Yeti cooler that Justin didn't take out of town with him. I sit down to my desk at my Yeti cooler. I open my MacBook Air and I go to reach for my camera to pull my memory card out, to plug my memory card in. And wouldn't you fucking know it, friends, there was no memory card in that damn camera. None. No memory card. And you might be asking yourself, well, Cheney, you were showing them pictures on the back of your camera. What do you mean there was no memory card? Like there has to be a memory card. You're showing them pictures. Well, friends, Nikon has this annoying little fucking feature where it like has like a temporary storage for all of your images so that even if you don't have a memory card in for whatever reason, it will trick you into thinking that you have a memory card in. And is that just not the most annoying and unuseful fucking feature you've ever heard of? I think it is. And that's when my beef with Nikon started because I was like, oh shit. here I was living my best life, capturing this beautiful little newborn baby angel. And now all of a sudden, I have to find a way to tell my friend, like my Facebook friend and her very nice fiance, husband, whatever. I have to find a way to tell them that their beautiful little angel baby session it doesn't exist. Like, it does not exist anywhere. I Googled. First thing I did, I Googled, and I'm like, Nikon, like, come on. There has to be a way for me to recover the images that you somehow stored in you, even though I didn't have a memory card. Because I was showing them images the whole damn time. And the Nikon forums were like, no, once you turn your camera off, like, you're screwed because it loses all that memory. Like, it essentially only saves stuff from the time your camera's powered on to when it powers off. Like, if you had left the camera on, you'd be fine, girl, but you didn't. So camera's off and you're screwed. So now I have to find a way to tell my Facebook friend that her beautiful little angel baby's pictures are lost in the abyss, unrecoverable. They don't exist. Like, I fucked up so bad, guys. And I fully expected for her to be like, well, fuck you. Like, I expected her to be so mad. And I remember messaging her and being so scared that she was going to, like, write me the worst Facebook review ever and no one would ever use me again and I would not get to live my dreams. And she was like, oh, well, that's a bummer. When can we redo them? And I was like, y'all can come back right now and I will do them again. And so I believe that that's what they did. I can't 100% remember, but I believe that's what they did. So I'm going to pause now. I have eliminated all of the redness, like little marks on her. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply some of my baby secrets. I'm going to do some baby secrets on her. So here we go, baby secrets. I'm going to do some eyeliner. That's always a step that I love to do. Let's see. And anyway, I believe that they came right back to the apartment, and I believe that we redid the session on that day, and I believe that all was well, and I don't believe I got a bad review. But man, did I deserve it, because, I mean, it's hard enough as a new mom to get yourself out of the house to go to one newborn session. They had to come back. Like, they had to turn themselves around and come back. Hello? So I really fucked that up, you guys. I really, like, fucked it up in a bad way. And they came back and they were, like, super understanding. And keep in mind, I did these for free. So it's not like they could be like, we hate you. God, why did you waste our time? Like, I wasn't being paid. I was doing this for experience, basically. So but that doesn't mean that they didn't have the right to be upset. Like, if they had come in and been, like, super hostile, I would have been like, yeah, I deserve that. But they weren't. They were very understanding. And I showed them, like, hey, this is what happened. Like, you know I was showing you the pictures, but it's not, I didn't just delete them or anything. Like, I didn't have a memory card in my camera, period. And they were super understanding from what I can remember. They were super chill. We got the pictures. They were beautiful pictures. And if I could find one of them, I will put it in this video because, man, I've just really grown since then. I've really just upped my game. I'm going to do a little more over here. Anyway, so this session I did for my friends Megan and John. Their daughter Sydney is just a beautiful little angel doll. And I was so happy to get the opportunity to do this session for them. I got to use some new, everything in this picture is new. This backdrop, the pink one, and then the pearl layer right here, all new. And I'm just very excited that I got to do this for them because I haven't seen them in a while. But I feel so lucky that I got to meet Miss Sydney and do these pictures. The last thing I'm going to do, you see how there's kind of like a gray stripe right here? I don't know what causes that. It might have been just whenever I extended the backdrop, it kind of messed up a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this all one white color. Okay, my opacity's at 50. Let's see. Wow, that might have just done everything I wanted and more. Wow, great. Okay, so I'm going to delete these two layers since they are irrelevant to my life. Delete. All right, you guys ready to see the before and after? Ready? Here we go. That's the after, before. after, before. Wow, how great does that look, guys? I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I did the damn thing. Anyway, if you stuck around and watched this video and listened to my horror story, I hope that I did not scar you for life. I hope that you do not think that this will happen to you, because it won't, because my Sony camera has this neat little feature that tells you when there's no card in the camera. So there's a 0% chance of this happening going forward. But yeah, if you stuck around and listened to this horror story and watched me edit this beautiful little angel baby, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.